With the rumors of war going on right now, it's good for people to know what Biden signed. So President Biden signed an executive order enabling all qualified Americans to serve their country in uniform. Now, this is an executive order, and it does mean, it's very clear here, that gender identity should not be a bar to military service. So that means it doesn't matter if you're trans, if you're non-binary, you are required to serve too. And with the rumors of war going on and the boundaries that have been stepped over and what's happening and brewing right now, and this is the end result is evident, is what I'm trying to say. But did you know that that executive order was signed in? And it wasn't signed in yesterday either. This was 2021. So if you want to see a video on who would be required, comment below, all you patriots. Peace.
Shalom, Yasha. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and infinite glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Merkah, Quadash. Double honors to the elders and to the apostles at Great Millstone that taught us His truth. Peace and salutations to you, hopefully like the Akim out there laboring, that are pushing this word in truth and in sincerity. This is your brother Amar from the GMS Boise, Idaho camp, coming at you with this information that is something that the elders and apostles have been constantly saying ever since I've been in the truth. They've always said, hey man, that draft is coming, and anybody that's going in that draft is not coming back, and we understand that this is going to lead up to also, in a way, sedition in this country, America, because this nation is not a fighting nation. This nation, I'm talking about right now, like this generation, I should say. This generation of Americans doesn't want to go fight in a world war. They don't want to go to war. They don't want to go to the military. They rather stay in the United States, party and bullshit their whole life. Not to mention the high effeminate vibration that's out, and the swapping of roles. And by that, I mean, like these rainbow gang people that, think that because they got a different name on their license that they're going to be exempt from this. Like I said, obviously it's not. And they've been having this plan for a while, because as you can see, it was signed 2021, and I believe it'll be enacted in a national emergency or in case of a world war, and they know exactly what's coming, but they also know that a lot of these people are not going to go for it, so they got those cells open and ready as well, because a lot of these people, I know the brothers that are in the truth, they're not going. It says that some are going to be thrown in prison and tried 10 days, be thou faithful unto death, roughly paraphrasing the scripture, may be put in these situations, and this is just another one of those tests that if you're going to trust in man or you're going to trust in the Lord, because, hey, man, in times like this and your name gets called, hey, man, none of the elect are going to be falling for that or intimidated by that, but it is going to be something that may come across some of these, brothers' paths, myself, first and foremost, included, and you got to be ready to say no. Put your foot down, not go fight for this devil, because like the elders always say, if you go, you ain't coming back, which leads me to the scripture, 2nd Esdras 16:33. The virgins shall mourn, having no bridegrooms. Virgins being young women, bridegrooms being the men, marriageable age. The women shall mourn, having no husbands. These women that are already married, their husband gets set off, not coming back. Obviously, they're widows now. Their daughters shall mourn, having no helpers, going into, not having any male help. No man around the house to change the tire. No man around the house to cut the lawn. No man around the house to change the oil. No man around the house to fix a leak under the sink. No man around the house to make sure that, order is established. There's so many things that men do in the society that women just take for granted, and it's something that is going to be put in the forefront when there's no men left, There's not going to be a lot of options out there, for these women here at home. And so it's going to be, a man is going to be a high value commodity, especially an elect man, You know, these other men, they're through, but an elect man is going to be one of the highest forms of desired, because you could say, item, person, thing, substance, whatever it may be in this world, especially when they see that he has that hedge of protection around him, you know, and the Lord is with him. This is 34. In the wars shall their bridegrooms be destroyed, and their husbands shall perish of famine. So, hey, man, you know, even if we're in wartime and you're not out there getting destroyed in the wars, hey, man, there's going to be no jobs here. You know, people don't know, but for the most part, when there's war, there's also famine. There's lack of jobs. There's economic turmoil. So there's a lot of stuff that goes into this, man. And people just think that, oh, it's not that big a deal. I'll just say no. I'll just go to Mexico. Hey, you know, the Lord's going to make sure that you don't have no escape. If it's your because you can say destiny, if it's your judgment to come over there and fight in these wars and die in these wars. So, um, I'll read 39. This is 2nd Esdras 16 and 39. Even so shall not the plagues be slack to come upon the earth, and the world shall mourn, and sorrows shall come upon it on every side. And one of those sorrows, especially this going on right now, is these different conflicts, these different war zones that are going on. We were talking about it a little bit in camp today, but there's major tensions around the world, you know, that are just waiting to get over the boiling point. You know, obviously you got Israel, Palestine, you got obviously Ukraine and Russia, but then you also have China and Taiwan, North Korea, South Korea, Azerbaijan and Armenia, India, China. You know, there's so many different things that this conflicts around the world and all at once could make a call to arms to all the American people. You know, so this is something definitely keep a full eye out on. You know, prepare your spirit, because these days are coming, and they're coming quickly. You know, so stay vigilant, stay circumspect, because we're almost out of here. But it's not going to be, you know, like yesterday. You're going to have to go through hell to get to heaven. And with that, I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai, Bahashim Rakakwadash. Double honors to the beloved elders and apostles at Great Millstone, and all you brothers that are out there pushing this word in truth and in sincerity. This is your brother Amar saying Shalom and DTA Ababa Ball soon.